Hey there guys, this is Pharaoh2091 and welcome back to Let's Play Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney Dual Destinies. Last time we left off, we actually cross-examined Orla. It went as great as he thought it did, but it did kind of help out. We said, wait a minute, what happens if we use the cell phone videos that have Zora, playing with the commands? Hey, that anyone with a cell phone could actually command Orla. But now, what's his name? Blackwell's saying, well, Sasha knows how to use the whistle. It could be her as well. But it says, Sasha could have shown these two tricks to the witness. And you know what? I don't think... No, actually, no, she can't. I think there's yeah, I think no, she couldn't have. Oh, here we go. No, I don't think Miss Parker could have created the same conditions as the culprit. You challenged me to a battle? I hope your sword is sharpened. Let me see those sword skills of yours. Don't you worry. My sword is drawn and ready. My sword is evidence that the two tricks couldn't have been shown at the same time. Okay, and this is exactly what I was thinking of here. Because I just saw it when I was looking through the evidence right before here. The whistle says that Orla performs one trick per signal. She can't do two at a time. So, and what was it? They said that, what's her name? DePlume said that she apparently heard her sing the song while headbutting the rock or Shipley. So, there you go.
Take that!
Ms. DePlume said in her testimony that she witnessed these two tricks at the same time. However, that fact is inconsistent with how Orla performs tricks. How Orla performs tricks? What are you talking about? Orla can't perform two tricks at once. She performs only one trick per whistle signal. That's how she's been trained. In other words, it would be just like with a dog. If you tell him to both sit and shake, he won't do them at the same time. Am I understanding it correctly? Yes, that's the idea, Your Honor. I wonder if the judge is a dog. Okay. What a farce. That kind of sounded like the Joker one. That kind of hurt my throat a little bit. Yeah, so are you saying that the witness somehow managed to produce an impossible scenario? Yar, if the creature's own trainer couldn't do it, how could I? Yes, it's a mystery, isn't it? Boss, you don't have to agree so cheerfully. The defense is claiming that Marlon Rhymes manipulated the Orca, but if you cannot explain it fully how this was done, your argument doesn't hold water. If you can't straighten out your own theory, would you like me to straighten you out? No, thank you. So Orla can't do two tricks at a time, but Mr. Plume saw her do it? This logical inconsistency means there's a flaw somewhere. Was Mr. Plume lying? Or is it not true that Orla can't do two tricks at a time? But Mr. Plume had no reason to lie about such a thing. If it really is impossible for Orla to perform two tricks at once, then maybe either the lifesaver trick or the singing trick was faked? Faked. Yes, maybe Orla only performed one of the tricks, but it was made to look like she performed two.
Silence.
Maybe. How do you expect to conduct a sword battle with conjecture? Sounds like I better present some evidence here, and fast. Although I'm concerned about your profuse sweating, Mr. Wright, allow me to ask you, which of the two was faked? The lifesaver trick or the singing trick? What do you say, the lifesaver trick, the song, or they were both faked? Do I want to say both? It seems, I'm leaning towards the song, because like my reasoning in the last episode is, the video shows her, which we assume is she's playing the lifesaver whistle command, but she played the other song. But if we do it now, it's the new song. So I have a feeling, I think it's the song. The defense wishes to argue the singing trick was faked. And what grounds do you base your assertion that the singing trick was faked? Okay, what indeed? Well, what, I mean, it's a song, right? Well, and what grounds do I base it on? Do I want to do it on the video? No. This is a swashbuckler one. Or do I want the TV phone? Cause see, this is gonna play the video. See of her sing. Yeah, she's playing. She's definitely playing the other one, the Mr. Plume heard. And I don't know why she sounds different there too. I don't know. So I guess I present a TV phone. I think that's all I gotta do. I'm gonna check that.
Take that!
Nope. That only proves the singing trick was faked. No, Your Honor. This piece of evidence will not prove that. In other words, this piece of evidence is a fake out. And if this evidence is a fake out, then the singing trick was a fake out as well. That is some reasoning there. Boss, I don't think that makes any sense. Momentum is key at times like these. I can hear every word you're saying, Mr. Wright. I'm still confident it was a singing trick that was faked. Wasn't there somebody looking at something and saying the songs were different? Yeah. Oh. So I gotta present the video then?
Take that!
Oh, yes, it was a video. Whoops. This is a recording of a recent Swashbuckler Spectacular. In this recording, Orla sings the same song she sang for Miss Faye earlier. But Mr. Plume said this song is different from the one sang a year ago. The song is different. Please listen to the song in the video from a year ago, sent to this cell phone. Yes. It sounds quite different from the song Orla sang for Miss Faye earlier. And yet, this is the same video Miss Faye used to issue the command to Orla to sing. By having Mr. Plume listen to the song recorded in a cell phone video, the true culprit made Mr. Plume think Orla was singing a song from a year ago. Only Marlon Rhymes, the owner of the cell phone videos, could have done this.
Silence.
But Mr. Plume said she heard the orca singing right in front of her. How do you claim he made her think that? How was the song recording played? I intend to explain that too, of course. What? The answer lies somewhere in the Orca Pool Visitors Corridor. It does? Marlon Rhymes played the song recording by using this. Oh, easy enough. There's an actual speaker up here.
Take that!
Mr. Plume heard the song while she was in the Orca Pool Visitors Corridor. There's a speaker in that corridor, so that visitors can hear the orca sounds. And you claim the song was played from the speaker? How? Here's how Rhymes played a song over the speaker in the visitors corridor. Uh-oh. How? There's a piece of evidence that doesn't, I don't know how. Ooh! Here we go. It can be apparently be used to broadcast inside the aquarium. I was wondering how we're going to use this walkie-talkie.
Take that!
Mr. Rhymes could broadcast the song and video to the speaker by using a walkie-talkie. And he could get Orla to do a trick by letting her hear Miss Summer's whistle signal too. He played his singing through the speaker, and he made Orla do the lifesaver trick. All of this was the doing of the true culprit, Marlon Rhymes. Gah! This is what you did, isn't it, Mr. Rhymes? Yarr! You did it! Now we can save both Sasha and Orla. Just leave it to Captain Wright's swashbuckling lawyers and win any case. I don't remember agreeing to that name. So it actually was possible for Mr. Rhymes to manipulate the Orca. I'm stunned. I see we'll need to hear more from his witness. Mr. Rhymes, the time has come for you to tell the court the truth. Oh, we are so close. Or are we? Yep, man, it's eating away. That's disgusting. So I used the walkie-talkie, you say? Arr, sorry, but you did wrong me, bucko. It be possible, says I. What do you mean, impossible? I shall sing ye a little shanty dissing your scurvy theory. Hark ye well now. I'm not gonna sing this. Or is he? He's gonna rap the testimony for us. Okay, look at that, man. All right, the dissing of Phoenix Wright. All right. Wait, the walkie-talkie broke before the plume saw the scene. The big goof there and plume that time, eh? Okay, you don't listen to me. Hey, kill the cap. You're so cray-cray. Cray-cray! You so cray-cray. Here we go again with that flip-flop music. Broken? Of all the flimsy excuses. Bilge sucking? That was uncalled for. You probably broken on purpose after the fact. Yar, that be untrue, little lassie. Although I can't prove what it really was. Lucky be it for me. Ye lawyers be the ones who may have the proving to do. Seriously, turn to Porky Pig there for a minute. Ugh, after everything we've uncovered, he still won't admit it. Somehow I have to prove that he still could have done it. Okay, now let's just take some time with this testimony here. Oh, they're not gonna play the boo, 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 boo. Alright. So, yo, walkie-talkie be broke for real. Mr. Lawyer's freestyle got no appeal. Broke before the plume on the scene. Broke before Wright could even ever dream. Legit goof during cleaning time, eh? But build sucking lawyer spitting lies. That orca, you don't listen to me, K. Kill the cap, yo, you so cray-cray. This is how some people say that. So, walkie-talkie be broke, huh? I don't know. Let's take a look at the walkie-talkie. It doesn't look broke. It looks fine to me. And do I present it here? I don't know about that. Maybe I should press on some stuff. There's that. Ooh, wait. Broke before the plume on the scene. Before Wright could even dream. Legit goof during cleaning time. So saying he dropped it during cleaning time or something? Let's present or press when you say it broke. Mr. Rhymes, are you sure it was your walkie-talkie that was broken? Of course I'd be sure. Although it doesn't have me my name written on it or anything. If he can't prove it, not be me walkie-talkie. Now can ye? Me, ye, never need he. And come on now. I'll never save Sasha this way. I'll have to figure out how he got a command to Orla. If Rhymes gonna get a command to the Orca, your theory crumbles. Everything you've done will all go up in smoke. I be not on the prosecution side neither, mind ye. The defendant be innocent, says I. But either way, me walkie-talkie was broken, and that be the truth. Okay, how can we prove it was broken? Let's press on this as well. You made a big blunder? What happened? After I helped Sasha with the cleaning, I dropped it by accident and broke it. You wish to see it? I still have it with me. It does indeed appear to be broken. With me walkie-talkie broken, there'd be no way I could have done what he said. I couldn't have given that worker any commands. Oh, your walkie-talkie broke? Isn't that just so convenient? Mr. Rhymes, I think you broke it on purpose. Miss Lawyer, none of ye false accusations, if you please. I broke it on purpose. Where be ye proof? I cannot pull off a pirate accent. I don't have any proof. If his walkie-talkie was broken, it throws a monkey wrench in his whole theory. When he let pros borrow his cell phone so casually yesterday, he must have already been confident I wouldn't be able to prove anything. Yahar! You'll never get me to agree that poxed orca be innocent. If something be not done about her, she'll get Sasha one day too. The orca killed the captain. It weren't me. So you intend to continue to claim that the defendant is innocent, do you? But I won't stand for that. Now then, Right Dodo, what's your next move? Your Honor, I would like to examine that walkie-talkie if you don't mind. Certainly. Here you are. Let's see if there's any way I can tell when the walkie-talkie was broken. If he gave Orla that command, then it couldn't have been broken at that time. Oh my god, we can actually, like, fully examine items. I forgot we can... We did this, Ace Attorney, well, Apollo Justice, I believe, and the last case in the first game. Alright. Tap and slide on the bottom screen to rotate the evidence. Tap again if you notice anything of interest. You can also zoom in and out to get a better look. Now, let's check every last inch for anything off. Okay, and, I'll show you guys right here in the bottom. Basically, I can click and hold, like, whee, you know, take a closer look. We can zoom in, out, you know, get a better idea. And once I have pinpointed something, I can just go ahead and click on it. So that's how the bottom screen looks like. But, you know, I don't think there's any purpose of showing it. So, whoa, look, oh, so, yeah, look at these teeth marks. It's like she bit on it. Huh? Look at these. They look like tooth marks. Hey, you're right. A bite this big. I wonder if it was Orla. I mean, who else would it be? Wait, a walkie-talkie with tooth marks? Didn't we hear a story like that just yesterday? And we did. It was a walkie-talkie Azura used right up until her death. In the middle of the show, the orca brought Azura up to the surface in her mouth. She left tooth marks in Azura's walkie-talkie. And said he always kept that walkie-talkie with him so he never forget. He kept it. Rhyme said that this walkie-talkie was his. But could it be? Not odd about it, don't you, Gritty? That was like freaking leprechaunish. Arr, time to give it up now, Mr. Lawyer. Forget the Lorca. Just save Sasha, says I. I can't do that. Now that I'm finally a lawyer again, how could I hold my head up high if I made my client so miserable? Yar, a stubborn one ye be. So... Did anything change? We know that it's not probably his. It's probably Jack Shipley's, right? That's what we're getting at here. The issue is, where do I want to present it at? Do I want to do it like the cleaning time? Let's see here. I don't know. This could be wrong.
Objection!
Shoot, I messed it up. Sorry. Your Honor, what is your opinion on the witness's statement just now? My opinion? My opinion is that there is nothing wrong with it. Oh, this is my first trial in 8 years. Looks like I made a little mistake. There's no excuse, Mr. Wright. I should give you 8 years worth of penalties. That's too many penalties. It's been 8 years. Can you go easy on me? Crap. Where... Okay, we know... Where do I want to present it then? Crap. I don't know. That orca, you don't listen to me, Kay. What happens if I just continue? I don't know. We tried pressing him, but it didn't change anything. Oh, I don't know about that. His statements might not have been changed, but the meaning of one of them may have. Really? You caught something? And that one statement just might be the breakthrough we need. Okay, so which statement, though? I mean, I guess it's this one? Oh, wait. Broke before the plume on the scene. So maybe that one.
Objection!
That's the wrong statement. I apologize. So it must be the other statement, then. I hope you don't think waving your finger about aimlessly is going to help you win this trial. I agree. I see nothing inconsistent with that evidence. I must have the wrong evidence. Wrong evidence. So I have the right statement, just wrong evidence. I was presenting the I forgot. I was presenting the walkie-talkie all this time. So I had to prove that's his. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, wait, Shipley's walkie-talkie. There we go. It's not there. But is this the right one? I mean, I think now I had the right evidence, but I don't think I'm in the right... Crap, no, I don't think this is the right statement. I'm gonna try this again. I think this might be the right statement. Let's check.
Objection!
Whew, okay, good. Couldn't really afford any more penalties there. Probably like one or two more, and that's that. The walkie-talkie that the witness brought with him to court today may have been stolen from the victim, Mr. Jack Shipley. Our aquarium may look like a band of pirates, but thievery? Arr! According to the defendant's statement, Mr. Shipley talked to her on his walkie-talkie before his death. However, no walkie-talkie was found near the victim's body. Yar! He thinks the police just didn't look hard enough. Besides, the captain's walkie-talkie wasn't broken, be that not right? So his walkie-talkie has naught to do with mine. I'm also sure that's true. The victim fell to his death. It's quite possible that this walkie-talkie broke in the fall. But you stole the walkie-talkie after the victim's death, didn't you, Mr. Rhymes? Come on now.
Silence.
I will not allow such leading questions, Wright Dono. If you claim the walkie-talkie belonged to the victim, show me your evidence! Certainly. I plan on doing just that. Please look at these tooth marks here on the walkie-talkie. Tooth marks? Oh yes, I see them. The victim's walkie-talkie was a keepsake that used to belong to Missouri Summers, who died a year ago. These tooth marks were left by Orla when she carried Miss Summer in her mouth. If this is Mr. Shipley's walkie-talkie, then Mr. Ryan's walkie-talkie is still unaccounted for, which means he could have used it to command Orca after all. And that's not all, Your Honor. The only one who could have taken the victim's walkie-talkie is the culprit himself. Yar. The fact that Marlon Rhymes had the victim's walkie-talkie is proof that he murdered Jack Shipley. Is that it? Did I do it? Sink me. Yarr! Oh man, my sound wave. That's all solid blue. Oh, damn, I thought it was close. Not so fast, Mr. Lawyer. What? He still won't admit it? This walkie-talkie be mine, says I. Then how do you explain the tooth marks on it? I've had many to run in with that orca myself. Arr. She bit me more than once, and me walkie-talkie too. What? Okay, never mind. Evidence of our fights are carved here into me body. My goodness, I can clearly see the teeth mark scars in your skin. What? Are those really scars from being bitten by Orla? Here we go again. Let's see. Okay. Put up a nasty fight. Bit me and left me scarred. A rep outside style. Wow, okay. I can't let him run this show. I have to find a way to prove the walkie-talkie belonged to the victim. And he can forget about fingerprints. I always keep me walkie-talkie clean and polished. This man had everything worked out before he even took the stand. But I won't give up. There has to be a way. Mr. Wright, I found something interesting. The tooth marks on a walkie-talkie. You notice anything funny about them? Funny? Funny how? Something's different about them compared to the other tooth marks we've seen. The only ones I remember are the ones on a practice dummy. It's just a tiny difference. It might not even mean anything. Right now, we need to consider every possibility we can, no matter how small. If I can figure out what's different about the bite marks, maybe I can somehow prove Rhyme's walkie-talkie actually belonged to the victim. Think, Phoenix. You can turn everything around right here and now. You know, it seems like a very good spot to end off here. I totally forgot this is shoot, I don't know. No, we did this before and the ending came up right soon, really soon. You know what? Let's continue on. Let's see if we can finish this right here and now. Time to review the facts we have so far. The intent of killing Orla, Rhymes drained the show stage pool. But Rhymes failed to kill Orla, and instead he tried to pin Shipley's murder on Orla. In order to manipulate Orla, Rhymes must have used a cell phone and a walkie-talkie. But the walkie-talkie Rhymes has is broken. I think it's the victim's walkie-talkie, the one he kept as a memento of Ozora Summers. I had to find a way to prove that it is indeed the victim's walkie-talkie. Which piece of evidence left on the walkie-talkie could prove it belongs to the victim? And he just said there's no point of the fingerprints, so let's say the tooth marks. Tooth marks in the walkie-talkie. We have two pieces of evidence with two marks, the walkie-talkie and the dummy. What's striking about these two pieces of evidence? What if the color had to do anything? The tooth marks are actually, I guess, different. Two different bite mark patterns. When I look closely, I see two different bite mark patterns. Two variations, huh? Wasn't there a trick of Orla's that had two different variations as well? And that would be the song. Two different songs. A year ago, the Orca song and teeth marks were different from what they are now. What could have been the cause of these two inconsistencies? What's behind the fact that the Orca's tooth marks and song were different a year ago? New teeth grew in. It was a different Orca. She learned a new song? Holy crap! Could it be that? Holy crap! I think it was a different Orca, actually. Because new teeth coming in, I still think... No, I don't think that would be it. But learning a new song, you know, holy crap, I think it might be a whole different Orca. They are two different Orcas. Okay, didn't see this coming. I'm starting to think that there are two Orcas. The one a year ago, and Orla now. And if the Orca a year ago wasn't Orla, it means the bite mark on the walkie-talkie isn't Orla's, like Rhymes said it was. Now I can finally prove the walkie-talkie belongs to the victim. I love those little, like, end scene, or, like, you know, end of case brain blast things. Mr. Wright, you appear to be lost in thought there. Is everything alright? I just realized something astonishing, Your Honor. Your faces was astonishing, Right, Dono? Your rudeness is what's astonishing, Prosecutor Blackwell. And what is this astonishing thing you have realized? Up until now, I thought the Orca at Ship Aquarium a year ago, and Orla, were the same orca. However, two inconsistencies led me to a new fact. Amid that fact is that there might be two Aura Shiplings. What? Two different orcas? But that's impossible. Holy crap, did you guys see that one coming? Order! Order in the court! Explain yourself. What is the basis for this preposterous claim? The Orca show song a year ago and the one now are different. I believe it's because the Orca a year ago is a different Orca. Two different Orcas, two different songs. It explains the show song contradiction right there. What beat is Bilgewater talk? I don't understand. I'm talking about the truth that will be finally... I'm talking about the truth that will finally catch you out in the hole, your lies, not truth. You claim that tooth marks on the walkie-talkie were Orla's, but that's not true. The two different bite mark patterns on the walkie-talkie and the dummy prove this. What? Two different patterns, you say?
Silence.
While I will concede there is a possibility that two different orcas exist, bite mark patterns alone are not proof enough. I want more conclusive evidence. Alright, I will show you conclusive evidence then. So he wants to see evidence other than the bite mark patterns, does he? The Orca a year ago and Orla have different songs and different teeth. Don't I have two videos on hand that can be used to compare these differences? I will now submit two videos which different songs and teeth can be compared. Well, first we got the old song, which is on the TV phone right here.
Take that.
And here's the other. And that will be the new song.
Take that.
Please compare these two videos, one from a year ago and one recent. As discussed, the two orcas are singing two different songs. Please also pay special attention to the appearance of the two orcas' teeth. How exactly do you claim their teeth are different? Let's look for shots in the two videos where the orca's teeth are shown. This is Orla in a recent video of the Swashbuckler Spectacular Pirate Show. As you can see, she has all of her teeth. Well, what a healthy smile she has. I'm a bit envious. Now let's take a look at the TV phone video from a year ago. She's missing one. Just as I thought, their teeth are different. Oh, hey, well, this smile looks a little different from the one we saw a moment ago. As you can see, the orca from a year ago has one tooth that's broken off. Not. If the teeth are different, then... Yes, if the teeth are different, they of course leave different bite mark patterns. On the practice dummy, you can see Orla's uniform pattern, with all teeth intact. And on the walkie-talkie, you can see that one tooth is missing from the pattern. Oh, I see it! Just like the smile of the orca in last year's video. The tooth marks in the walkie-talkie were not made by the orca we know as Orla. They were made a year ago by a different orca. Two different orcas. I can't believe it. The statement that the tooth marks on the walkie-talkie were from Orla was a lie. The truth is, this walkie-talkie was stolen from the victim, Jack Shipley. And the only person who could have stolen it is... the true culprit, Marlon Rhymes. Please break down. No. You got it all wrong. It be all the fault of that orca. Whoa. Huh? Yar. You got it all wrong. This is actually pretty cool. This is a cool breakdown scene. Blimey! It's be the orca's fault! This can't be! Arrgh! Yep, that's what's gonna be happening to you, buddy. Once again, I'm too weak to help anybody. Well, it would appear we should hear more from the defendant about Aura Shipley. Sasha Buckler. Yes, Captain Judge? Is what Mr. Wright claims true? Are there two different orcas? The secret that Shipshape Aquarium was hiding was about Orla, wasn't it? Dr. Crab told me to focus on the orca song. He hinted it would be a clue. Phoenix is right. The one we call Orla is the second Aura Shipley. There actually used to be two orcas at Shipshape Aquarium. I used to call the first Aura Shipley just Aura for short. Aura and Orla are sisters. The captain rescued them both when they got beached on the shore. But Orla was in bad shape, and the ship's doctor had to look after her for a long time. Both orcas loved the captain, so we decided to keep them at the Shipshape Aquarium. Why didn't you say anything about there being two orcas? Well, because after the accident a year ago, Aura was put down. Oh man. What? Aura is dead? Yeah, the Center for Dangerous Animal Control demanded it. Apparently the captain and the ship's doctor begged them. We put the first one down, so please leave the second one alone, they said. Anyway, after the accident a year ago, the captain told us he was going to put Orla in a pirate show as Aura Shipley. He asked us to keep quiet about Aura's death until the time was right. A surprising and complex tale. Did all Shipshape Aquarium employees know about this? No, there's a select few of us. Mr. Rhymes, did you know about it? Of course not. How would I? Tell me, Mr. Rhymes, did you plan on killing Orla from the start? Yeah. I planned to do it during a cleaning, so I drained the pool. I figured if I didn't do something about that beast, Sasha's life was in danger. Sasha trusted that orca, just as much as Azura did. I wanted to protect her. I couldn't help Azura, so I thought protecting Sasha was the least I could do. My duty. I built up my strength so I'd be ready to kill the orca. I even fought with sharks. But the captain realized my plan and tried to save the orca. And that's why you killed Jack Shipley? Now the report from the crime lab finally makes sense. Report from the crime lab? In court yesterday, you will recall I showed a photo of the victim lying on his back. According to the lab, the bruise on the victim's right wrist was Rhymes' handprint. His handprint? I don't know how it fit into the case until I heard Rhymes' story just now. But now we can imagine a reason for it being there. Rhymes must have made the handprint when he fought with the victim over the orca. A handprint made during a struggle? I don't care what happens to me anymore. I deserve the death penalty. I'm the one that killed the captain. Please give Sasha her not guilty verdict. You accept your defeat well, I see. Let me be your guide. To hell. Well, that's friggin' dark. Okay. Get out of the verdict, your baldness. It seems this unprecedented trial that began with an orca as the defendant has finally come to a close. Sasha's saved! Orla's gonna be so happy! Sasha's not guilty verdict is coming. Why do I still have this strange nagging feeling? Rhymes' handprint on the victim's right wrist? Was it really the result of a deadly struggle over the orca? I can't shake the feeling that handprint has some other hidden meaning. Is this trial going to end without revealing the whole truth? Very well. This court finds the defendant Sasha Buckler. Here we go. What the hell, Phoenix? I gotta end the episode. It's 40 minutes. Your Honor, please hold on. Please hold off on that verdict. Mr. Wright, what is the meaning of this? I would like to further explore this new evidence the prosecution just submitted. But what complaint could you have? You're about to get your not guilty verdict. I see no need to further prolong this trial, Mr. Wright. Your Honor, we still don't know the entire truth of this case. This unnatural handprint Mr. Rhymes left on the victim's right wrist. I don't think it was the result of a fight between the two men. Not the result of a fight. Then what do you suggest it was? Boss, what are you doing? Do you remember that evidence we found on the show stage? Evidence? What evidence? That mysterious mark might be the key to understanding the whole case. Your Honor, the defense would like to submit an evidence that will expose the truth of this case. A mysterious piece of evidence that pairs with Mr. Rhymes' unnatural handprint. What the hell could it be? Oh, wait a minute. No, I know what it is. The one that never came up. The freaking ladder prints. We don't get them. Marlon Rhymes left behind a very unusual set of fingerprints on a show stage. In what way were they unusual? They were right hand prints on the left side of the ladder. If one were to grasp the ladder in the same way as the prints, it would look like this. Looks like the ladder is being grasped from above. Exactly, Your Honor. And the handprints on the victim's right wrist shows it was held with a powerful grip. Oh, he was trying to save him. Marlon Rhymes grasped the show stage ladder in an unnatural pose. If he was gripping the victim's wrist in this position, gripping the victim's wrist, then he must have been. It means Mr. Rhymes is actually. That's right. If we couple the unnatural handprint of the mysterious fingerprints, we see that Marlon Rhymes was trying to save the victim's life. What? So no one's guilty here? But that can't be. It's impossible. Why don't we ask Mr. Rhymes himself? Yeah. Mr. Rhymes, we want to hear the truth directly from you. I got a hand to you, Mr. Lawyer. You got skills. Why? Why'd you have to figure it all out? It doesn't matter what happens to me anymore. I'm ready to die. So is what the defense claiming true? Captain, he found out I drained the show stage pool. He rushed inside the pool, frantic to put some water in for the orca. And then he slipped. Captain, give me your left hand! No, Marlon, you'll fall too. Forgive me, Marlon. I didn't realize what deep pain you were in. But please don't blame Orla. It's nobody's fault. Not Orla's, and not yours. Hey! Captain! So, Jack Shipley's death was accidental. Why didn't you tell us that you didn't kill the victim? Because I have no right to live anymore. I'm ready to get the death penalty. The captain died because of me. And then on top of it all, I used his body to frame Orla. What was gonna kill Orla, and she wasn't even to blame. She didn't do anything wrong. The only thing I can do now is pave it with my life. I can't do anything. I couldn't save the captain. I couldn't avenge Azura's death. Mr. Rhymes, you have the wrong idea about Miss Summer's death. Not even the first Aura Shipley was responsible for her dying. Aura, on her own accord, was trying to save Miss Summer's life. What? What are you talking about? Azura Summer suffered from a heart condition, but she didn't tell anyone and she performed in a pirate show anyway. She had a heart attack and died before anyone could save her. I'm sure she didn't think Aura attacked her. There's nothing to avenge. No way. A heart condition. She never said a word about it. Maybe she didn't want you to worry about her. So I wanted to get revenge all this time. For nothing? There's so many feels going on right now. So neither case was murder. Not a year ago, and not this time either. Your responsibility in this matter is great, but I believe you can be rehabilitated. Poor man. Marlin, you better come back to Ship Aquarium when you're done, you hear? Orla and I and everybody will be waiting for you. You still have a lot to offer, Mr. Rhymes. Live your life and never give up, for the sake of those who are gone as well. I promise to make up for what I've done, even if it takes my whole life. Mr. Wright, Sasha. Thank you. Oh boy, that was something. Well, I've seen countless trials, but never one that ended like this. I don't know, Mr. Wright. I don't know how, Mr. Wright, but you always seem to manage to turn things around. I think all this excitement has taken a few years off my life. Is that praise or a diss? Now then, this court finds the defendant Sasha Buckler for real this time. Not guilty. Woohoo! Confetti in the courtroom! What a case! What a case! We fully solved everything. No one's going to jail. There's no murder. Yes, people died, including the first Orca, but everything should be okay now. Court is adjourned. And this video is going on to 49 minutes. I'm sure some of you guys don't care. I could possibly break it down to 2, but, you know, screw it. We'll make it one hell of a finale for DLC case. Congratulations on your win! Thank you for all your help today, Pearls. All I did was have fun with Orla. Yay, Orla! Orla, I'm back! Oh, I missed you, girl! Oh, I'm so happy for you and Orla, Sasha. Everything turned out great. Phoenix, Athena, I really want to thank you from the bottom of my heart. Orla and I are both really grateful. I will now act out me gratitude with a little performance. Arr! Miss Orca Lover, don't you think you better take care of your health first? Alright, fine. Promise. No more shows until I'm better. I don't want anybody to worry about me after all. Good. I'm glad it's settled. Hey buddy, Mr. Lawyer. You just had to blab every single one of the aquarium secrets, didn't you? I'm sorry, Dr. Crab. Nah, that's alright. I'm glad. It was kind of hard to tell. Although, thanks to you, they now know we're using the illegal torpedo system. But I think we'll be able to wiggle out of serious repercussions somehow. That writer lady is advocating for us, saying the law itself is to blame. She says she's going to look into getting the law changed. Wow, go Mr. Plume. She sure is a powerhouse. There's one thing you didn't figure out, by the way. Keep this to yourself, will you? We don't want it getting out publicly. Remember that appointment I had written down in my calendar? Oh, you mean the meet with the captain at the Orca Pool at 7 a.m.? Oh yeah, we never did figure out that. That note meant the Orca Pool at the submarine aquarium, not ship shapes. What? Where are we supposed to meet? Why are we supposed to meet there? Jack and I, we visit the supermarine aquarium once a month. Any idea why? To get dolphin therapy treatment? No, you idiot, silly. Remember I told you? Jack and I were against putting Orca down from the start. They put Aura there, didn't they? What? You mean... We just pretended to put the first Aura Shipley down. The Supermarine Aquarium's harboring her for us. What? Oh, so that talk about the large amounts of money you were paying them. Oh yes, the owner and the vet disappear of a large sum of money. Huh. We were paying for Aura's care. You wouldn't believe how much fish orcas eat. Now it's been proven she was innocent all along. I think we can bring her back soon. Until then, keep it under your head, okay? Huh? What was he telling you about? Oh, nothing much. By the way, Orla wants you to give her a little celebratory prize. Oh, okay. Orla specifically requested you give to her, Phoenix. Alright, fine. Let's see. What can I give her? Well, we all know that she loves... seaweeds! No, she wants her fish.
Take that!
Orla, it's coming a day late, but congratulations on your verdict! Phoenix, why the hell did you freak out like that? Oh my! Aren't you lucky? That's Orla's best trick, the thank you kiss trick. Oh, Orla, I want to be next. And so the curtain fell on my first trial in years. I'm looking forward to the comeback of Sasha and Orla's Swashbuckler Spectacular. After all, I made a comeback of my own as a lawyer. A few months later... Here we are! Man, I really gotta end this episode. It's been a while since I visited the Ship-Shape Aquarium. Now that Sasha's recovered from her illness, she's performing today. There's still some time before the show starts. Maybe I'll wander around a bit. Hi, Phoenix! Hope you enjoyed the show today. The orcas are excited and ready to go. Oh, I'm sure I'll enjoy... Wait a minute. Did you say orcas as in plural? Yep, let me show you. Hey, look at that! What? 2 Orlas? Don't tell me. Yep, you caught it right. Or Shipley in the first says return to Ship-Shape Aquarium. We be the 3 pirate sisters. Arr! We be out to stop the evil Scallywag League, led by a Red Stash and a giant octopus. Well, I don't want to get in the way of the rehearsal. Guess I better go. Well, if it isn't Blue Boy, did you come for my book signing? Oh, Mr. Plume, there's a book signing? Yes, my new book's just out. It's called Ship-Shape Aquarium. Don't pull the plug. The book signing will be held here in this room. After all, the vet owes me a favor. Yep, she got them to approve their use of the torpedo. I'm grateful. But why does she keep coming to my lab to bother me every single day? She likes you. My next work will be entitled Sniper, the Penguin Leaves the Nest. Oh boy. Oh. Ah! Stop this cacophony. How am I surrounded by carping? Why am I surrounded by carping females? Gee, Dr. Crab gets all the ladies. I guess I'll leave him to it. Whoops, it's almost time for a show. Where have you been, Danny? Polly and Athena already went in. While we were waiting, I bought some souvenirs to take back to the village. I'm sorry to keep you waiting. I bet they'll love your souvenirs back home, Pearls. By the way, I heard a certain someone is going to be in today's show. A certain someone? I wonder who it could be. Oh, it's almost time. The show's just about to start. Alright, let's go to the show stage then. I saved you all seats, Mr. Wright. Oh, I can't believe I get to see the show again. I'm so happy. I want to dive in the pool. You better not. I think they call security. You're welcome to the pool anytime, Athena. But Red Stash is the best swimmer of all. Huh? Who have you got playing Red Stash's role? Sasha, Aura and Orla, freaking hell, are ready to go. Hey, I know that voice. Yep, you may know it. Marlin's back and he's playing a role of Red Stash. AB the new Swashbuckler Spectacular. Hope you enjoy me, buckos. Woo! Finally!
And so, our pirates set sail for bluer seas under a sunnier sky. As for me, I set foot into the world of law once more as a full-time lawyer.
So I'm not going to see the show? That sucks. I wanted to see like at least a little trailer of it, but nope. That didn't work out. And Phoenix Wright nostalgic sweater has been unlocked. That's not something I'll probably do. I might show it off for a bit. Nah, I'll think about it. So that was the special episode of Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney Dual Destinies. Oh my god, this episode's an hour long, but hey, enjoy it. Let's just take a look. So we got the cutscenes, illustrations, costumes. Here we go. So we got normal. Look at that little Phoenix face there on the right. This is default and his nostalgic sweater. Oh wow, yes, this is like the first time. Well, it wasn't the first time he was introduced, but it was like the earliest we know of Phoenix, I believe. Well, says that when he was a kid, but yeah, we all know this. We all know this sweater. We all know who gave it to him. Devil Woman. So is that it? What about like okay. I know you can buy stuff for other costumes for Phoenix. I mean I think Phoenix as well, and as well as Apollo and Athena. I will not be buying that because that's just dumb. And I probably shouldn't say that, but I find no need for it. How about that? So yeah. Oh my god. So yeah, this episode's an hour long, and I hope you guys enjoyed it though. Take breaks. I hope you guys are taking breaks in between it all. And in the next episode, we'll actually continue with the main game in the series, if you want to say. Which will be, I forgot what the name is. It is I was gonna say Countdown. Did we do that already? Turnabout Academy. There we go. We shall do that in the next episode, or start it, and take it from there, guys. So, as usual, thank you all for watching, and I'll see you guys next time for Let's Play Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney Dual Destinies. I'll see you guys later.